Hello, it's Zarly here with another yoga class today. Thank you so much for joining me. So we are just going to start in the seated position today, just cross legs, lengthening the spine here. Let's bring focus into our breath. We're going to start with some shoulder rolls today. So inhale, we lift the shoulders. Exhale, we roll them back and down. So nice big shoulder circles. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we roll back and down. Just warming up through the upper body, so through the upper back, the shoulders, shoulder blades, and the base of the neck. And just keep following the breath. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we roll back and down. From here, we're just going to relax the head around into a circle. Inhale to the back, exhale to the front, taking our time with these circles. Breathing here. Inhale to the back, exhale to the front, just a nice slow circle. Changing direction when we're ready. Just following the breath. Inhale to the back, exhale to the front. It's just a nice, gentle, loose, natural circle with the head. And we just keep following the breath. Beautiful. Coming back to a nice tall spine. Just when we're ready, let's come around onto hands and knees, coming through into extended child's pose. So the knees go wide, the arms reach forward, and we draw our hips back to our heels. It's opening up between the mid upper back. Keep reaching the arms forward. Today we're going to come through into our puppy pose. So the toes tuck under, hands come forward, and we drop the chest down. If we can, and if it's comfortable, the chin rests down, eyes look forward. And the main focus in puppy pose is to tilt the hips so the tailbone and the hips are lifting up to the ceiling. So it's a little bit different to extended child's pose. In extended child's pose, we draw the hips down. In puppy, we lift the hips up, tucking the toes under in this one as well. Beautiful. Just, in time, let's slowly come out of that one and let's make our way through into our down dog, lifting the hips up. If we want to, we can walk out the heels, keeping the back nice and flat, lifting the heels at the same time and lowering them at the same time, following the breath. That's another nice option if we want to add it on. Let's walk the feet in, relaxing the upper body down. Head drops down, tailbone lifts. Just when we're ready, let's slowly roll it up. Head rolls up last. Okay, just when we're ready, let's take a nice wide stance. Let's come through into our warrior two. Inhale, we lift the arms. Exhale, we bend that knee, sinking into the hips. Both arms parallel to the floor. And we're relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Through into triangle pose next. So we straighten the legs, little lean to the side. We're drawing that top shoulder back and we're opening up through the side of the body. Reaching that arm all the way through. Now let's come through into our single leg forward fold. Forehead relaxes down towards our shin. And we're drawing the hips back. From here, pressing into that front foot, inhale, we lift the arms up through into our warrior one. Bending that knee so the upper body faces a small end. Exhale as we relax the arms down. Let's try the same thing to the other side. Again, starting with that warrior two, just taking our time. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we sink down. Breathing into the hips. and reaching, coming through into our triangle, drawing the upper body back, really opening up the chest, and we're stretching right through the side of the body. And again, reaching that arm all the way through into our single leg forward fold. So one hand either side of that leg, and we relax the forehead down. Okay, let's come sweeping the arms up through into our warrior one. So again, the upper body faces the small end of our lower mat. Small end of our mat. Let's relax the arms down. Beautiful. Slowly come to the front. From here, we're just going to link the hands together behind our back and open up our chest. Eyes look up slightly, drawing the shoulders back. Exhale, keeping the hands linked together if we can. We're going to tip forward, relaxing the head down. And the hands can rest to the lower back, or if there's room, we want to reach them up to the ceiling, taking them off the lower back. So we're stretching out through our shoulders. When we're ready, we can relax the arms down into our wide leg forward fold. Relaxing here, breathing here. So relaxing the head down, softening the neck. Inhale, it's to lengthen the spine, wiggling the feet in together. Forward fold. And just when we're ready, let's slowly roll it up. Head rolls up last. Okay, from here we're just going to try our balance out today, lifting one leg up. Tapping down as many times as we need. If we have the room, we want to try to hold on to that foot. We're going to draw the heel into our bum, point the knee down, and gently press the hips forward. This is a really great quad stretch, so for the front of the thighs. So the tailbone tucks under, we press the hips forward. Beautiful. Let's try the other side, stretching out the other leg. Tapping down as many times as we need. Knee points down, heel to bum, hips press forward. Okay, just when we're ready, let's relax that one down. From here, keeping the eyes focused, we're going to rest our leg on top of the other one, so above the knee, hips pressed back and down. Holding onto the legs if we can and trying to lengthen through the spine. Keeping that knee behind the toes so we push the hips back. Beautiful. Let's try the other side. So resting it up. Tapping down if we need. And again, reaching the head forward. Hips press back. Weight through that heel. Slowly coming up. Excellent. From here, inhale, let's lift the hands to the ceiling. Exhale, let's dive forward, forward fold. Making our way through into our down dog. Keeping the back flat. Okay, inhale, we lift the heels. Exhale, we lower the heels. We sort of started to do this before, but now we're going to do it a little bit more. Inhale, we lift the heels. Exhale, we lower the heels. So we're just lengthening right through our calves. Following the breath, inhale, we lift the heels. Exhale, we lower. Let's just gently drop down onto the knees, through into extended child's pose. Arms reach forward, hips drop back to the heels. Beautiful. Slowly slowly come through into our puppy pose again. Again, remembering the tailbone lifts, toes tuck under, eyes look forward. Finding a variation. For a lot of people, looking forward is just a little bit too much for the neck, so you can find an option here. Beautiful. Slowly come out of that one. Coming around to seated. Around to cross legs, and I've actually got my legs crossed onto the side I don't normally cross them on, so I want you to do the same. So crossing the legs onto the side that's uncomfortable. Leaning forward. Just opening up the hips a little bit here. Okay, slowly coming out. So reverse the cross, let's do the other side. Again, leaning forward. And slowly come up out of that one. Lengthening the spine here, just a couple of deep breaths. Inhale, we lift and lengthen. Beautiful. Let's come around to seated. And just going to lie down when we're ready, hugging the knees down into our chest. So we hug the knees down as far as we can. Maybe just a little rock side to side if we want to add that on. Just keep hugging the knees down. Okay, so when we're ready, we can release those legs, bending one knee. On the exhale, we just take that knee across the body, lower back release. Opening the chest to the ceiling. Gently drawing that knee down. Okay, other side when we're ready. Nice slow transition. Opening the chest. Okay, and then slowly come back to the middle. Just coming through into corpse pose, into Shavasana. Lengthening out the spine, resting the eyes closed. Let's take a few minutes now to de-stress, a few minutes to relax, a few minutes to focus and tune into our breath. So we breathe here, inhale, exhale, letting the belly just rise and fall with the breath. Just keep following that breath. Letting thoughts just freely just come and go. Keep drawing the mind back into the breath. Just keep focusing and following the breath. Just keep breathing here. Just your own time, let's slowly start to add some movement as we start to come back now. Just little bits of movement. Maybe a little rock side to side with the knees. Okay, When we're ready, we can roll the knees all the way to the side. Let's come through to our fetal position, so knees to the side. And just when we're ready, we can really open the eyes, bring the awareness back, pressing the body up to seated, lifting and lengthening the spine here. Hands come together, and we say namaste. Thank you so much for joining me with this yoga class today. I really appreciate your time.